Good afternoon, everybody. This is Kent Bierly live from the mobile, that's right, mobile studios of the ANBF, the American Natural Bodybuilding Federation. As you can tell, I'm in my car, but it is daylight. The time right now is 3:04. Just to give you a little recap of my day, to show you that, yeah, I am a regular person, that I do have the same trials and tribulations as everybody else in this world. Yeah, I own a gym. Well, first off, this is the Kent Bierly's ANBF exercise of the day, and combination from the desk of the ANBF president, because I am live from my ANBF mobile studios. We go where the action is. And the action right now is me going to pick my daughter Jordan up for dance. You see, it's not just a 5-minute trip. My daughter lives about 15-20 minutes away because they live in the next town, but it's like in the middle of nowhere. And I swear it was purposely done so it would make my trip extra far. Because that's what happens sometimes, if you guys can read between the lines. And her dance studio is 3 storefronts from my gym. So I go through my workout, I rush through my workout, I get in my car, now I'm driving for 40 minutes to pick up my daughter. Why I do it? Well, number one is because if I didn't, my daughter would haunt me forever. Number two is, well, she's my daughter and I don't mind spending my bonding time with my daughter. Although all she really does 95% of the time is ask me for money. Maybe 96% of the time. But that's what 16-year-olds do, because I'm used to that, because I have another daughter who's 18 and a twin brother who's 18. They ask me for money and their money is bigger asking of money. So you kind of like get used to that, you're immune to that. It's kind of like going to get the TB vaccination or a TB test. You got to take it. You get used to it. All right, so the reason why I'm trying to get my videos in. We got a huge weekend coming up, and I just got so much to talk about. So I figured, like my mother says, the only time I call her is when I'm in the car driving, because it's the only time I can sit down and actually relax. So I guess I'm pretending like I'm calling my mother. And if my mother's listening, hey, Mom, what's up? How about I killed 2 birds with 1 stone? Mom, what's up? Everything's cool. Everything's good. I'll see you Friday. Just save myself a phone call. And while I'm at it, hey, Dad, what's up? I see you on Friday, too. See, look at that. I'm getting all sorts of business done. So, back to business. So we got applications still coming in. I will not refuse anybody until I get everybody together at 10:30 for our competitors meeting on Saturday. That's right, 10:30 will be the cutoff. So if you are interested in doing a show, I got 2 or 3 people yesterday called me up. You still taking applications? I said, heck yeah, come on. So we're heading towards a record turnout for any show that I've promoted here in Brick, New Jersey. We're looking at, upwards of 70, maybe even 80 people. Which I know their show's bigger, their show's this, their show's that. But let's remember, the same day, about 25 minutes away, the NPC has a natural show that they've been running for 25 years. So I have to say, I'm very proud of the people that are coming. I am very excited that they've chosen to come to my show. And I say my show just because I feel very possessive about it. But it's really not my show. I have a lot of great people helping me. From my logistics engineer, Brian Carey, all the way up to obviously my parents. My mother runs the ticket table, and my father observes and sends me a recap the next day like he's still an IBM executive. But I got to follow those instructions. I have to put together an action plan. And that's why my shows are enjoyable and people have a good time. Because my father is the official executive, the official dignitary. And no stone gets unturned. So, for those of you that are coming to the show, please get there early. Prejudging starts at 12, and I say 12, it will start at 12. I'm not going to harp on, oh, every show is late, blah, 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 blah. I don't care what every show does. Our show will start at 12. Competitors meeting will be at 10:30. The pros will go on first. I will send an email out to all competitors, but since I have a 20-minute drive, I'm going to bore you guys with details. Prejudging starts at 12. Pros will go first. The prejudging of pros goes first. I'm liking to keep it within an hour. All the amateur competitors, I urge you guys to watch from the auditorium. Then, once the pros are done, then the amateur show will start. So for people that are looking for times of when they go on, all I can tell you is pros go on at 12. We don't have a lot of pro figure. We don't have a lot of pro women bodybuilders. But we do have quite a bit of male bodybuilders. At the moment, we have 11. So it will be 2 classes. And I can rest assured you guys will be put through your paces. Pete Hilburn will have every single one of you guys working like dogs. So if anybody's looking to know what time everything starts, 12 o'clock. If you're an amateur, the show starts at 1. That's my target. You'll be out of there prejudging by 3 o'clock. We will be splitting the open men bodybuilding into 3 groups based on weight cutoffs. I will not stick somebody who is a lightweight in with the medium guys. I will make sure that it's evenly distributed amongst the weights, not by personnel. It will not be even. I've gone over that weight classes before. We have 20-something guys in the open class, so if it's 7, but it's not going to be even. You guys understand that. I like the daytime. You guys can actually see me. I'm getting better with the steering wheel too. So hopefully prejudging will be over at 3. Night show starts at 5:45. Again, the pros will go first. If you're a woman figure pro or a woman bodybuilding pro, you will do your routines. We will give out your award, and you are allowed to leave, except for the fact that you will have to take you will be subject to urinalysis. So please, you will have to stay. Again, I will send an email out. You will have to be urine tested. So you cannot leave, or you forfeit your placing, and unfortunately you will be subject to disqualification from the organization, which is not nice, and I would really rather not do that over an oversight. So just make sure you hang around, urine test. The men will go on. We will do the pro men. We will do the pro masters men routines. We will give out the awards for each class as we go. I am probably going to split the open pros. We have 11, maybe 12. Split you up again. It doesn't necessarily mean evenly by number, but you will be split. I will carry the top 2 into an overall. So we'll have the top 4 overall pro men finishers. So that will be the only thing that will keep you 2 there, 2 from each class. You will come back probably a couple classes into the amateur part of the show for your awards. Then you are free to leave. But don't forget, we do have the barbecue the next day, open workout at 10 o'clock at Pure Focus Sports Club in Brick, New Jersey. And at 1 o'clock, we are having a Mother's Day barbecue. Bring your moms, bring your wives, bring your husbands and boyfriends if you have to. We're having a barbecue after the workout. I will be cooking hamburgers, hot dogs, chicken, and we will also be recruiting some pizza for the less dietitious people. Now, the hamburgers and hot dogs are being donated by Boar's Head themselves. So how good is that? So I can't wait to bite into one of those Boar's Head hamburgers. I didn't even know they made hamburgers. But I'm going to eat a couple. So please try to come to the barbecue the next day. It's going to be a hell of a time. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. with Mark Lobliner there, you really never know what's going to happen. I can guarantee some sort of stand-up comic routine at certain parts of the day, but I have put out a warning to him that my parents will be there and they will be listening. So he best be on his best behavior. So I'm just so excited. It's overwhelming the support and overwhelming the feedback and the positive nature of what I'm hearing out there. Hold on, I'm almost gonna run into somebody. I get on a roll and I just want to drive. My wife says when I start talking, I'm like all over the place. Well, she's not in the car with me right now, so I can drive any way I want. All right, so the huge weekend, the feedback, the excitement is crazy. Actually, one other thing, I do have a lot of bikini girls, so I am debating whether or not I want to split that class. I am pushing towards splitting it, but I'm not 100% decided yet. So if any of you bikini girls actually do listen to this video, because you know I do have 1 million listeners, if you want to email me or text me, most of you guys have my email and phone number, but please don't call me because I never answer my phone. Just text me or email me, so I could give you you could give me your feedback on how you want to handle that. I'm all ears. I asked the pros, and a lot of the pros were for. Only one was against it, of splitting the classes, because he wanted to go home early. Well, you'll be home a half hour later. So it's very nice out. Leaves are coming out. Weekend is supposed to be iffy. It's supposed to be, you know, in the 60s, maybe low 70s, maybe a little rain in the morning, but by showtime, it's gonna be like nice. No rain. But it doesn't matter because we're having the party inside. So please, I want everybody to enjoy the rest of their week, the peak week. I will get in touch with you guys via email. But keep the emails coming, keep the positive focus going, keep working out hard. I did put something on Facebook in regards to the NAA, the Natural Athletes Alliance. I've given my opinion on that as far